Forgetting Zoe by Ray Robinson. Narrated by Buffy Davis.
At first glance, there is little remarkable about Thurman Hayes. In this photograph, taken from his high school yearbook, he looks like an average teenager, with sandy hair and gray eyes and an amiable smile. The press interviewed local ranchers, but no one said they had known Thurman or the Hayes family well, if at all. No one said that he was more or less a pleasant man, a nice man to talk to. No one said he was a harmless fellow who kept himself to himself. No one expressed any real surprise at what he'd done, either. April 19th, 1995. Coyote Plains, Arizona. Thurman stood next to Father on the veranda while the old man drank his breakfast glass of milk with raw egg. The sheet metal sky seemed to have gone mad in its morning glare, but there were dirty clouds out there scudding the horizon. Father scratched his weather-tanned neck. His grin was a challenge. "Sure you wouldn't rather be at school, doing algebra and kissing the girls?" Thurman was almost 15 years old and claimed to have an upset stomach. Father said that if he was staying at home, then he had to help him out on the ranch. You choose. When Father looked into the rime of Thurman's face, it was obvious he hated what he saw. His own weaknesses, his failings. No matter how often he took the belt or the boot to the boy, he couldn't toughen him up. "You should have been a fucking girl." Often he told Thurman this. "Looks like it'll rain, sir."
"Mayhaps it will. Mayhaps it won't."
They headed out into the morning light, Thurman watching Father out the corner of his eye. How the old man was beginning to stoop. It was midday before Mom found them. She approached on horseback as they paused. The horse stamped, snorted, scissoring its ears. Father broke her in, Thurman thought, just like he broke that horse.
"It's Oklahoma," she said. "Oklahoma what?"
You gotta come see. Eugene, there's been a bomb." Father spent the rest of the day glued to the television set, watching the replicated images of the collapsed federal building and rescue workers pulling bodies from the rubble. The following morning, Thurman asked where he was. Mom raised her eyebrows.
"Guess."
She always observed in silence, feigning aloofness, treading around Father while he thought his thoughts. A man who detested being watched or misunderstood for even a second, and who seemed eternally confused by the mystery of living in his own skin. He was a glass-is-half-empty man, an ornery piss-vinegar never quit. He came from a family of hard-scrabble cattle ranchers, ancestry flowing back through Texas, Tennessee, the Cumberland Gap, and West Virginia. His family rode in the Texas 2nd Cavalry during the Civil War and fought in the Battle of the Bulge, and he was quick to let you know about it. For the 2 weeks following the Oklahoma bombing, Father hid away down in the bunker. The entrance was situated behind a concealed doorway in the garage, accessible from the rear of the house and also the kitchen. This doorway opened onto stairs that led down through 3 sets of doors, leading to a fourth 300-pound steel door that once belonged on a bank vault, fitted back in the late 1950s. The bunker was 110 inches long, 72 inches wide, and 230 inches from floor to ceiling. The walls consisted of an outer shell of 14-inch and an inner shell of 16-inch reinforced concrete, creating an anechoic, soundproof chamber. During those 2 weeks, Father set about turning the bunker into a habitable space, making plans to install a new ventilation system.